Having a deep love for Jesus can have a profound impact on one's life, bringing about numerous positive changes and transformations. This love is not just a feeling, but a choice that can guide our thoughts, words, and actions, leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. When we cultivate a strong devotion to Jesus, we have opened ourselves up to his teachings, principles, and values, which can improve our relationships, mental and emotional well-being, and overall outlook on life. One of the primary ways that love for Jesus can improve our lives is by providing a sense of purpose and direction. When we surrender our lives to him, we begin to understand that we are not just random entities in the universe, but rather, we are created for a specific reason. Jesus' teachings emphasize the importance of living a life that is centered on serving others, loving our neighbors, and spreading the message of God's love. This sense of purpose gives our lives meaning, and we begin to see that our daily actions and decisions are not just about personal gain, but about contributing to something greater than ourselves. Moreover, a deep love for Jesus can bring about significant emotional and mental healing. Jesus' teachings emphasize the importance of forgiveness, compassion, and mercy. When we learn to forgive ourselves and others, we release the burdens of guilt, shame, and resentment that can weigh us down. We also develop a greater sense of empathy and understanding towards others, which can lead to more harmonious and meaningful relationships. Additionally, Jesus' teachings encourage us to cast our cares and worries on him, promising that he will take care of us and give us peace that surpasses all understanding. Love for Jesus can also transform our relationships with others. When we prioritize Jesus' teachings on love, kindness, and humility, we become more patient, understanding, and gentle in our interactions with others. We learn to see people through God's eyes, recognizing that each person is uniquely created and valued by him. This perspective helps us to develop more authentic and lasting connections with others, built on mutual respect, trust, and open communication. Furthermore, Jesus' teachings on community and fellowship encourage us to cultivate strong, supportive relationships with fellow believers, providing a sense of belonging and connection that is essential to our emotional and spiritual well-being. In addition to these benefits, a deep love for Jesus can also bring about significant personal growth and transformation. As we immerse ourselves in his teachings and principles, we begin to develop a stronger sense of character, integrity, and moral courage. We learn to stand up for what is right, even in the face of adversity, and to trust in God's sovereignty and provision. Jesus' teachings also encourage us to be humble, recognizing our limitations and weaknesses, and to rely on God's strength and wisdom to guide us. This humility leads to a greater sense of dependency on God, which can bring about a deeper sense of peace, contentment, and joy. Ultimately, having a deep love for Jesus is not just about following a set of rules or principles, it is about developing a personal, intimate relationship with him. When we prioritize this relationship, we open ourselves up to a life of freedom, joy, and purpose. We begin to see that our lives are not just about our own accomplishments and achievements, but about being a vessel for God's love and light in the world. As we surrender our lives to Jesus, we can trust that he will guide us, direct us, and empower us to live a life that is truly fulfilling and meaningful. By choosing to love and follow Jesus, we can experience a profound transformation that can improve our lives in countless ways, leading to a more abundant, joyful, and purposeful life.